KTRH News Time is 7:47, and joining me right now, a guy every week, every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. We sit there face to face and we argue. And he's on with me right now. Quanell, welcome to the show.
Good morning, Matt. How are you doing, sir?
I'm doing well. All right, let me play something for you that you said to me on Fox 26 a couple of weeks ago. Take a listen.
We as black people know that we are black in America, but we still have an African ancestral heritage that we should respect. This man reminds me of Fiddler and Chicken George in the miniseries The Roots.
All right, now you were talking about Herman Cain there. Today, you are going to have an event where you are going to ask African Americans to join you in supporting that guy you were just talking about who you called Chicken George. What happened here?
Well, I still disagree totally with what Herman Cain has said in regards to if you're out of work in America, it's your own fault. I disagree with things he's said that African Americans politically are on a plantation. I disagree with his platform on many levels, but I totally am absolutely angry and ashamed at how he's being treated in the media and how he's being handled in this quote-unquote sexual allegations of harassment, these harassment allegations between 2 or 3 women.
But I would think that you would think the guy's getting exactly what he deserves. I mean, you said that he's looking for fried chicken in the back door of the mansion. I would think that you'd be laughing and saying, see, this is what happens to you when you try and play with the white people who are conservative Tea Party folk.
Well, you know, Matt, to be honest with you, this man, whether you agree with him or not, he has had some great accomplishments in his lifetime, and he is a success story. And for the first time in America's history, it looks like an African-American man, a black man, could be the possible GOP candidate for president. And now it appears, from what I've been told by many sources, that's maybe someone who's also running on that same ticket to be GOP presidential candidate, maybe the one that leaked the information out to the press. So Politico does what Politico does, but to me this is nothing more than a modern-day witch hunt. I believe there's racist overtones to it, and whether you agree with Herman Cain or not, because I disagree with him on a lot of things, but I'm totally upset and pained by what I see is going on with him now, which I believe is nothing more than a modern-day lynching. Right. So it's not about me saying he's playing with the white folks. It's just that I'm saying what's happening to him is not right. This reeks of Clarence Thomas and Anita Hill all over again.
All right, Quanell, hang on for me. I'm going to take a quick break. When we come back, I want to ask you if indeed you are calling out the African-American community, if you are calling them out because they supported a guy like Bill Clinton when he obviously had lied to the American people. KTRH News Time is 7:53. Quanell X is joining me here this morning. Quanell and I, every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, get a chance to have a face-off on Fox 26. And I enjoy the time that we spend together, but this one really confuses me. Here's what's going to happen. You are going to be accused of hanging around me and all of a sudden going conservative. The African-American community is going to get very angry with you. Are you calling out the black community in Houston and saying, look, you got behind Clinton when he obviously was lying to you, but you're not getting behind Herman Cain?
No, I'm not calling out the black community, but I'm asking members of the black community to take a strong look at what's happening with Herman Cain and remember how we reacted when Bill Clinton admitted that he lied to the American people and that he did more than sexual harassment in the Oval Office of the White House. And when he did admit to that and he told us he lied, his ratings went highest among black people, in particular black women. So what I'm asking African Americans to do is remember Bill Clinton. And now just because Herman Cain is a Republican and he's running on a Republican potential ticket to be president, that has nothing to do with the facts of the case. At the end of the day, he is still our brother, and he is still a man that deserves the benefit of the doubt. If we could give Clinton our support after he lied, we should at least get behind this brother's right to be treated fairly, given benefit of the doubt, and to call the media out for a modern-day lynching that what this appears to be. So I'm not calling them out per se, but I'm asking my brothers and sisters to take a strong look so that we're consistent at the call of justice, no matter what party affiliation someone may be a part of.
All right, you know that they are going to call you names. They are going to classify you as someone that is on the side of whitey, and they're going to say it's because you've been hanging out with me too much.
Well, I don't think my people could say that I'm on the side of whitey, because I've always been accused of only being on the side of black people, never being on the side of whites, which is not true. I care more about what's right now. Right is bigger than color. Right is bigger than party affiliation. And we as African Americans must grow up and be very mentally and spiritually mature about our political relationships and our political ideologies. We must remind ourselves that it's not about the political party that we should distance ourselves from. We should distance ourselves from individual political platforms that do not serve the best interests of black people. And we should look at all parties, independent, Green Party, Republican Party, Democratic Party, because we have given the Democrats almost 47 years of an undying commitment. And we have given them a commitment that we have not benefited from. So at least what we could do is look at every party and vote our best interests.
All right, Quanell, I thank you for your time. I look forward to seeing you next week. Quanell X joining us this morning. We'll take your phone calls and your emails coming up next.